All right. So I see people in the chat, so let me get some shout outs real quick. The Black Gamer, the One King, Bullet Leo, uh, Zeb Jin. We also have Re 21 Jew or Goo, I'm not too sure. Um, is it Brooklyn or Blackland 40? What's up? What up? Ancient Gamer. All right, so we here, man. We here. All right, so let's get everything started properly. Greetings to everyone out there, and welcome back to another Around the Clock live stream. Today we have the big, really big Kirby Air Riders live stream direct, hosted by Masahiro Sakurai himself. Yeah, man, this is gonna be a big deal. Now, as you see here, and I talked about this in yesterday's video, Nintendo announced join us today, August 19th at 6 a.m. Pacific time, 9 a.m. Eastern time here in the United States, for a Kirby Air Riders Direct hosted by Masahiro Sakurai himself. It will be live streamed for 45 minutes and provide an in-depth look at the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 game. So the big draw of this is that it's going to be 45. This is crazy, man. 45 minutes, man. So hey, we all know if we've seen any of the Smash presentations by Masahiro Sakurai, he goes really in depth. You know, he lets us know everything that's going on with the game, if there's going to be DLC, you know what I'm saying, all the in-depth controls of the game, things like this. So I think this is going to be a big presentation, and a lot of people will be surprised by this. Now, and yeah, I also, just like Jahan says here, the game may be coming in September. If they're having a big live stream direct like this, it's possible it's going to come at the end of September or possibly the beginning of October at the latest. So, yeah, I don't think they'll do this. And I haven't heard a lot of people talk about this. There may be a demo that maybe shadow drop later on today as well. Possibly. That'll be dope if it is, but we'll see what happens. Let's see here. The Black says holiday release may make more sense to not distract from Forgotten Land. That's true, but Forgotten Land is releasing at the end of this month. So I mean, you're kind of right, because two Kirby's back to back, you know, it's kind of weird, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Now, speaking of Forgotten Land, I do think that there'll be some mechanics from Forgotten Land in this game. I really do. And I'm talking about like the different transformations and things like this, you know, that Kirby does. It may be incorporated in this game somehow. Possibly some of the boss fights found in that game will be in this game too, or like some of the bosses, I should say. But hey, man, we'll see. We'll see. Some of the characters, of course, but I think that Kirby and the Forgotten Land and this game, Kirby Air Riders, will have some type of connection. Let's see here. Bullet Leo says, I really cannot wait for this direct. I wonder how many characters will be this time. Yeah, that's the big thing that a lot of people are talking about. It's very possible, very possible that they'll add other Nintendo franchise characters. Possibly. I mean, we don't know. This is a Kirby game, but we'll see, man. Nestor Montiel says, sup around the clock, driving to the gym right now. Not a Kirby fan, but I'll give it a chance. Yeah, man, I would. If you haven't played the first one on the GameCube, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope, man. It's been years. How many years has it been? Like 20-something years since that game? So a long awaited sequel. Let me see. Jeb Jin says, hoping to see some gameplay. Of course. You know, Sakurai's gonna be playing the game, man. He's probably gonna be playing, like he did with Smash Ultimate. He's probably gonna be playing with two controllers at the same time, because this guy, man, he's a beast. Legendary says, what's up, Mr. Clock? What's going on? Johan S says, I think Prime 4 will be the holiday game. I really do too. Like, I think that's gonna be the big holiday game. I mean, they're waiting for that. Yeah, it is what it is with Prime, man. Let's see here. Dad says, hi, how you doing? A lot of gaming news today with Nintendo Direct and Gamescom get snacks. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot going on, man. The rest of this week, it's gonna be a lot going on. Hey, I'm not complaining. Because to be honest, like the news has been kind of like bland. Like it's not been a lot going on, especially with these last two directs, with the indie direct and that partner showcase. Nothing's really been going on with Nintendo as far as like news. You know, there's been some small announcements here and there, but not nothing like to wow you for. But I think this is going to be tipping things off for the rest of the year. This Kirby Air Riders Direct is going to tip things off. So yeah, man, the show should be starting in about 35 minutes. 35 minutes, the show starts. Cannot wait for this, man. Cannot wait for this, man. Love Masahiro Sakurai. I know he's gonna bring it with this direct. Um, Mix Ogore says Kirby Air Riders will come with intermissions. Does Nintendo fans truly love it? I mean, look at Mario Kart World. Can't wait for those straight tracks. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I think that this game is gonna do things that Mario Kart World should have done. Certain things, not everything. You know, Mario Kart World is cool. It's not all that, in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie. It's not all that. It's cool though. You know, it's a cool game to play, but not all that. The Black Gamer says, any Smash crumbs you guys think? I don't think so. I don't think there's gonna be any mention of Smash. And if it is, you know, for the brand new Smash game, it's going to be minimum, very minimum. But I think this is going to be solely based on Kirby Air Riders. I don't think Sakurai wants to put anything out there, you know, as far as Smash related, because people, man, we all know how Smash fans are. They're going to take this and run with it, whatever he says. Whatever he says. Now, if he says something important, yeah, I'm going to report on it, but I don't think so, man. This is going to be solely on Kirby Air Riders. And like, let me see here. Hold on, let me read this first before I get to this one. Legendary says, as a huge Nintendo fan, I never care for Smash. Just don't like. What? You don't like Smash? I mean, to each his own. To each his own. But Smash is a dope game. This right here, DLC. Yes, Johan S. I think there is going to be DLC involved in this game. I really, really do. Now, whether or not it's announced today, hey, we'll see, but I really do think that DLC will be involved in this game. So yeah, guys, come in here with your predictions, what you'd like to see, what you expect. Let me know in the chat. But I said everything that I like to see in this game. Possibly some stages from Kirby Air, not Kirby. Possibly some stages from Kirby and the Forgotten Land as well will be in this too, and it'll be dope. It'll be so dope if it's some like side-scrolling missions in here like they did the brand new Donkey Kong Bonanza game. That'll be dope too. They do that. They mix that in there too. But we'll see, man. We'll see. The Black Gamer says, to be honest, if you don't like Smash, you don't like Kirby. You can tell Smash is just Nintendo Kirby. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Jeb Jen says 45 minutes. This game's got to be pretty big. That's the same thing I'm thinking. Like, although I know that Sakurai likes to go in depth with what he's talking about, he could have did this in like 20 minutes, maybe even a 15-minute presentation. But 45 minutes, that says a lot, man. That says a lot. It really does. Tobias Gaming says, put the ball copyability, Kirby's Adventure, and Kirby Air Riders. We'll see. Netson says, I've never played a Kirby game in my life, so I hope this new Kirby Air Riders delivers. Oh my, whoa, Netson, man. So you haven't played Kirby and the Forgotten Land on the Switch? Come on, that's a must buy. That is a must buy. And now they're bringing out the brand new stages and DLC with the Switch 2 version at the end of this month. You gotta play that game, man. Come on. Yo, Netson, man. I recommend you play that game, man. That is a must buy. In my opinion, although, like, you know, I like some of the older Kirby games, that has to be my top Kirby game at the moment, man. Kirby and the Forgotten Land with the story, the gameplay. Like, yeah, man, that is a must buy. Where Kirby, the original, yeah, I know what you're talking about, John. The original Kirby Air Riders come to, or Kirby Air Ride come to NSO. It has to. That's like a given now. Um, let's see here. Legendary says, I love Forgotten Land. Yeah, Planet Robobot is good too on the 3DS. Both of those games are good. Dad says 45 minutes is a PowerPoint presentation working overtime. Yeah, man. But hey, you gotta let Sakurai cook, man. You gotta let that man cook, man. Like this is a dream project for him. And it's possible that he's gonna have other, I would say, one more game in the tank before the Smash game. And man, now here's the thing. It'll be dope if he brings back Kid Icarus, even if it's just a remake or something like that, to the Switch too. I think that's what he wants to do before he does Smash or after Smash. But I think Smash is like the grand finale for him, this last Smash game. So it's possible that he wants to do Kid Icarus next, man. And I don't blame him. Let that man do what he wants to do. I wonder if we get crossover characters. Anything is possible. I think anything is on the table, but hey, like I said, we'll see. Nesson says, nah, I grew up a Super Mario brother. I mean, I did too. I'm more of a Mario person. You know, like I love all the Mario games. Like people are like, if you're a Mario or a Zelda person, don't get me wrong. I like Zelda too. I got, I think every Zelda game, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm like a Mario person. I love the platforming. I love the different power-ups and things like this. So I feel you on that, man. But I played Kirby as well, man. You sleeping on Kirby, man. Ultimate Power Puff Ball. Come on. Legendary says, I'm getting the Starcross World Physical. It's just gonna be my first $80 game hard. Yeah, I'm getting that too. I'm not gonna front, even though I of course I have Forgotten Land, but I'm getting that game too. Is it Calcite? The Lion says, kind of sucks that the DLC for Forgotten Land was made for Switch 2, although I would get it. Is it on the OG Switch 2? Is it just the upgrade or what? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been paying attention to that DLC pack. But I think you get those stages on the Switch as well. Let me check real quick. I may be giving you some misinformation. Hold on. I may be giving you some misinformation, man. Let me go to Nintendo's website. Okay. I could have sworn that they're gonna give you those stages too. And the upgrade pack just gives you like, the enhanced visuals and all the other stuff. Oh no. I was wrong. Wow. Yeah, that does suck. That does suck. That sucks. That does suck. It's only for the Switch too. It is what it is. Legendary says, when do you think the game is coming out? Either the end of September or the beginning of October has Pokemon, right? It has to be September. Yeah, just give us that Kid Uprising port. I believe you. I mean, I agree with you. AJ says, so this is the sequel to the GameCube game. Yeah, I don't know if it's a direct sequel, but it's Kirby Air Riders. Jahan S says, here's a new game coming to NSO this Thursday. Yeah, that would make sense too. They had the Air Riders Direct and then dropped the original on NSO this Thursday. That would make sense. That would make sense. No, isn't Chibi Robo coming out? No, Chibi Robo is coming out this Thursday. They're probably going to announce it and then say it's coming out next week or something like that. Yeah, because what's the name is coming out this week? Yeah, Chibi Robo this week. All right, let's get back to this. Bullet Leo says we need a new Kid Icarus game in general. We do, man. Like a port would be cool, but if they make like from the ground up a brand new 3D adventure or 2D, however they want to do it, or a mix of both. A brand new Kid Icarus, because that franchise has been dormant for so long, man. For so long, and fans want a new one. Bullet Leo said, like, it's been years. We need something different. I feel you. Jedben says, I never played Uprising. Is it worth playing? Hell yeah. I mean, it's gonna be hard to find right now. Like a physical copy. Good luck with that, but that's well worth the money. The Black Gamer said, did Nintendo discuss a price point for this game for Kirby Air Riders? They didn't. Let me go to the website. That's a good question. I mean, that's going to be revealed today. Let's see here. They don't even have it on the website. This game is not even. Hold on, let me put in Kirby first. No, they don't even have it up here on. That's crazy, Nintendo. Yeah, so they're probably gonna upload all that information to the website after the direct or during the direct. Let's see here. AJ says, and this direct will be before Metroid Prime Beyond comes out. Yeah, of course. Legendary says, I actually prefer Kirby Forgotten Land over something like Mario Odyssey. It's more like a beat 'em up collectathon, which I prefer since my favorite game series, Skylanders, is super close to that. I feel you on that. Jebin says, and yeah, I'm reading just about all you guys' comments, man. Hopefully there'll be some new amiibos announced. There are. Nintendo can't sleep on that. Legendary, not gonna lie, I wasn't planning on getting Legends EA, but damn, the gameplay does look good. I gotta do a video on that because they released some new gameplay from where they're at Gamescom. The game looks dope. Really good running on the Switch too. Bullet Leo says it's starting. I got the notification. Oh no, it's not starting now, but yeah, they're about to start this Thursday. Chibi Robo, yep. The Black Gamer says, I suppose you have to know the content before purchasing. Yeah, true that. Now it's going to be $90. I don't think so. Not with this game. I think this game is probably going to be like 70. I mean, it could be 80. I don't know, depending on how much content. Now, I'll say this: if there's like a beefy story mode with boss fights and things like this, I don't mind the price. Coming from Sakurai and Sora Ltd, nah, I wouldn't mind the price. I know it's gonna be worth my money. And if he talks about adding DLC, yeah. The Black Gamer says, but Justify Fighters passed in. I mean, the Fighters Pass was worth it to me. And you know what's funny? Like, and I said this in that Mario Kart World video, like, people are tripping on these prices of games, but like the total price of Smash Ultimate plus, all the Fighters Pass DLC, I think it's what, $120, over $120. Nobody complained about that. Nintendo spoon fed that DLC, man, and people love that. Heck, if they release Smash Ultimate Deluxe on the Switch 2 and add a Fighters Pass 3 and charged you about $100, $120, you'll buy it if you want to play it. Dad says, wonder if new Star Fox game will. Nintendo. From my understanding, they're gonna re-release the Star Fox game on the Wii U. They're gonna re-release that game and then a brand new Star Fox game. But we'll see. That's just a rumor though, nothing confirmed. AJ says, and Masahiro Sakurai is the director since he hasn't done a Nintendo game after Kid Icarus Uprising or Smash Brothers 3DS and Ultimate. Who will you main besides Kirby? DDD. That's probably it. But mainly Kirby. I mean, who else, man? Um, X Squared says, hopefully it's releasing on the OG Switch. No, it's not. Not Kirby Air Riders. They specifically said in that tweet, and I'll show you right here. Um, it says the live stream presentation will last roughly 45 minutes long and provide an in-depth look at the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 game. So I think they would have specified in that tweet if it's coming to the Switch or not. And even in the first trailer, they specified Switch 2. So yeah, it ain't coming to the OG Switch, man. Um, let's see here. Never played the original. Yeah, you missing out, man. I remember I was in college when the original came out. And they had demos at GameStop and EB Games at the time. Yeah, KB Toy Store. And I think Toys R Us was still around when I was in college too. Like they had a demo in there in the GameCube. It was dope. They had a demo with Resident Evil 4 in there too. Like those were the days. The GameCube was a beast, man. Um, let's see here. The Black says, I meant about Fighters Pass charging you before knowing the fighters. Oh well, I mean, really, who at the end of the day, I really don't care. Like, I know that dealing with Smash and Sakurai, the DLC is going to be worth it at the end of the day. You know, like certain games from certain like developers and directors, you just know. Like for me personally, Suda 51, Masahiro Sakurai, you know, of course, Miyamoto and all these others at Nintendo. Like I know like if they make something that I'm not gonna question it. Just like what certain artists drop, like you know what I'm saying, musical artists, like you just buy their CDs or you just stream their CDs or whatever like that, their music, like you just know because you're a fan. So hey man, I don't question Sakurai, man. Excuse me. X Square says only the Switch 2 crap looks like I'm just watching it. Yeah, they have to push the Switch 2, man. They can't dwell on the Switch like that. Dad says supposed to be getting the release date of Silk Song at Gamescom later. You know, they're messing around with Silk Song, man. I'm gonna be honest. Like they could be doing better with the rollout of the information, but it is what it is. Rescue Squad Cup says morning ATC in chat. What's up? What's up? What's up? Um. So yeah, man, we got what 19 minutes left. Let's go. Yeah, like S Square says here, like if a game has a proven track record, I'm getting the DLC regardless. I could care less. Let me see here. Just give me a second. Texting somebody. All right, sorry about that, guys. Let's see here. You never played Hollow Knight? Oh man. Hey, if you like Metroidvanias, you'll like Hollow Knight. You'll like Hollow Knight. Trust me. Legendary says, I'm someone that never really is big on indie games, but don't know. Really? I'm a big fan of indie games, man. Especially like the Switch 2 made it more popular, in my opinion. Like, and there's been a lot of good indie games coming out. I got a couple down there. I'm not gonna reach over there, but that brand new Pac-Man game, the Shadow Labyrinth, that is fire. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. I haven't got a chance to play that yet, but I'm going to play that. That looks fire as well. That new Shinobi game that's coming out next week, day one buy. I'm buying that, and I'm dropping some videos on my other channel about that very soon. Very soon. And speaking of that, for those of you who don't know, I do have another channel, Around the Clock Sonic News. I haven't post there about a month, a little over a month, because they gave me some copyright restrictions, and I wasn't going to mess with that, so I had to remove certain things. But we're gonna get the ball rolling back on that channel, man. I haven't forgotten about that channel. I know people that are subscribed here are also subscribed there as well. But check it out, Around the Clock Sonic News. Type it up, type it in into your YouTube search. You'll see, you know what I'm saying, the videos there. But possibly this week we're gonna get things rolling. But I had to get some things, you know what I'm saying, rectified on the back end. Let's see here. Bullet Leo says, not gonna lie, Kirby Air Riders is going to be the best car racer. You know what? And I said that in my predictions video, in the video before about this game. I think this game is going to prove to be a very good kart racer game. Now, if it's going to be better than Sonic Racing Cross Worlds and Mario Kart World, we'll see. But I think this game has a lot of potential, and mainly because of the release and the rollout of this game. I don't think that's up for coincidence. Nintendo doesn't, you know what I'm saying, just drop stuff to be dropping stuff. I think they want to add in all their big bangers towards the end of the year. I mean, of course, Donkey Kong Bonanza is a big, big game. And I think they got that out early because they want that to have the potential of being game of the year, which it does. So I think these last couple of games that we have coming to the Switch 2, specifically Nintendo focused games like well, that Zelda game's not coming out until I think next year. Because they said winter, but Kirby Air Riders. What else do we have coming out? The Pokemon Legends EA game, Metroid Prime 4. I think that big push with the last couple of games they have coming out, they want to go close this year out, I should say, with a bang. David says, "What's up, ATC? What's going on, David, man? Nice to see you here." Legendary says, "I've been watching you since around Mario Wonder was coming out. Oh my gosh, like 2 years ago. Damn, it's been 2 years for real? Shit." And you know what? It's a rumor about Mario Kart Wonder, and I didn't talk about it because I didn't really believe it, but it's possible. There's a rumor that that game is going to have some added DLC with a Switch 2 version, and they're going to announce that at Mario's 40th anniversary, which should be happening next month. Now, if that happens, man, that would be so dope. So dope, because Mario Wonder is a very good game, man. Probably one of the best platformers they released in a long time. Johan S, yeah, 15 minutes to go. Let's go, baby. Legendary says, I haven't played my Switch 2 in what? Oh my God. I'm at least playing my Switch 2 at least a good 30 minutes a day. Like, just to get my mind off of certain things. Like, I'm playing it, even if it's like old Switch 1 games. I'm a gamer, so I mean, you haven't played your Switch, bro. You put all that money in there, you haven't played it. I know you got a backlog. Legendary, I know, bro. My backlog is egregious. I got games down here by my TV, up here on the wall, man. Like, my backlog with Switch games is horrible. Legendary said, I didn't even attempt to buy it. I didn't either. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't either. It didn't really catch my attention, and it has nothing to do with it being a wheelchair game. It just didn't catch my attention. I heard Pikmin 4 and Mario Wonder Switch 2 editions. Never really got into Pikmin, so might get. Yeah, man, Pikmin is dope. Mike says, I've been on this channel since first Super Smash Brothers DLC. Yeah, man. That's where a lot of people really like sub to this channel early on with all the Smash stuff. I'm a big Smash fan. I ain't gonna front. But yeah, man. Wait till the next one comes out. Nessa says, how's your Switch 2 holding up? Good, man. Looking at it right now. Good, man. Like, I have no problem. Like, just to give you a quick, how much time do we have? About 12 minutes. Just to give you a quick review, I think the Switch 2 is great. Like, the first thing I said when I because I was so used to playing the OG Switch, I didn't upgrade at all. I don't have a Switch OLED. I didn't get a Switch Lite or nothing like that. I didn't even get like the next gen Switch. I had the original OG Switch that came out when it launched. And the first thing I said was like, damn, this is a big ass screen. Cause like the comparisons and the visuals on the handheld, you know, when you play a handheld are very different. So I'm very satisfied with it. And one thing that people, I don't think they talked about it. If they did, then it's probably minimal. Like the fan on the Switch 2 is very, very silent because one day I was playing my Switch 2 for about 2 hours. I didn't even know it was on at one point. Like, you don't hear the fan at all. It's very silent. On the Switch 1, with certain games, you can hear it. You can hear it when it turns off. When you turn off the Switch, you hear that with the fan. So I'm very impressed by this. Very impressed by this, man. Love the Switch 2. I love the layout of the eShop. Is way quicker than the original eShop is on the Switch 1. Like, yeah, man. I'm liking it, man. I'm liking it so far. Um John S says, I hope Prime 4 release date before Thanksgiving. Maybe. Legendary says, I'm someone that really doesn't have a backlog. I complete every game I buy or sell it. Oh, okay. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Me though, I have a backlog, man. Sometimes, and then I'm a collector too. Like, I'll just buy. Well, I can't say I just buy it, but sometimes I will buy a game and I'll be like, well, I'm not going to play this for a while, but I do want to have the physical copy. I do. Knowing where physical games and physical media is going, like sometimes I just got to have that, man. Old school gamer. And that's what we do sometimes. Legendary said, I sold a bunch of my Switch games a while. What? I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that, especially if they're Nintendo exclusives. I wouldn't have done that. Just word to the wise, man. Um, Legendary says main issue is battery life for me. Yeah. And then Johan Prime for before Thanksgiving. We'll see. All right, guys. So, hey, if you haven't already, please hit the like button. Please, please hit the like button. Show should be starting in under 10 minutes. And let me get things set up here. Got these tabs. All right. Let me get here. Set this up. Okay. All right, we got that going. And just use the restroom real quick while we're waiting, since this is going to be a 45-minute presentation. So I'll be back. Just give me a second. All right, I'm back. I'm back. And should be going in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, man. But Leo says if there was one indie game you have to pick to be on Switch 2, which one would you pick for me, Henry? The one that hasn't come. Ah, man. Hmm. One that I want on the Switch 2? I don't know. That's a good question, man. Um, Damn, that's a good question, dude. I don't know, man. I mean, oh, well, that's not really an indie, but that old school Strider game that was on the Xbox. Well, it's not old school, but that old game, that Strider game, I would love that to come to the Switch too. Um, I don't know. That's a very good question. I'm just waiting on that Hollow Knight. I'm gonna be honest, and and really, it's nothing that I really want that hasn't been confirmed, but I can't wait for that brand new that Cosmic Invasion, that Marvel game to come out. Not gonna lie, man. I'm waiting on the release date for that. All right, 3 more minutes left, guys. Let me make sure this is, yeah, 4K. Get the highest quality on here. All right. Uh, I don't. Is Minecraft considered an indie game? I guess should be a major though. Threads of Time indie. I would like to see on the Switch too. I feel you on that. Um. All right. 2 more minutes, guys. So they should be starting to count down soon. I cannot wait, man. This is going to be a big presentation, guys. 45 minutes with Sakurai. Hopefully, damn. Hopefully they have somebody that speaks over him like a dubbed version. I hope it's not. I hope the whole thing is not subtitled. But if it is what it is, man. You got to respect the guy. Someone says James Show says you look like Patrick Beverly with dreads. I guess so. I don't think I look like Patrick Beverly, but whatever. Um, Legendary says, and the new updates have been good. Yeah. All right, guys. Literally 1 more minute left, and we're going in. I guess people say I do like Patrick Beverly. Okay, I guess so, man. Shit, I know Patrick Beverly. He don't take shit for nobody. I know that much. Patrick Beverly is a funny dude, man. I watch a lot of NBA. He's a funny guy, man. He's a funny guy. Let's go.
Soaring high, like shooting stars in the sky. We'll break through, knowing we finally reach on the way to dreams.
いやー、ゲーム作りってなんでこんなに大変なんでしょうね。挨拶、桜井正宏です。こんにちは。任天堂ゲームキューブでリリースされていた前作カービィのエアライドから実に22年ぶりの復活となったカービィのエアライダー。早速ですが、なぜカービィのエアライダーという名前に変わったのという質問にお答えしますが、今回はライダーが選べるからです。
I may main Meta Knight too.
.前作では番外の2名がいたものの、ライダーは基本的にカービィのみでした。カービィが様々なマシンに乗り換えて遊ぶゲーム。今回は各キャラの個性も楽しんでいただきましょう。なぜエアライドの新作を私が作ることになったのかというと、任天堂のソフト開発責任者である高橋さんと、当時の春研究所社長の水原さんにぜひともと強くお願いされたからです。その頃私はスマブラスペシャルのダウンロードコンテンツ制作に忙しく、とても手がつけられなかったのですが、マッハで企画書を完成させました。このあたりについては私のチャンネルでご紹介していますので見てやってください。開発担当はバンダイナムコスタジオ。春研究所ではないのですね。私こと空とバンダイナムコスタジオはスマブラ4やスマブラスペシャルと同じタッグということになります。それでは本題です。カービィのエアライドとは、つまりカービィを使ったレースゲームですと。こりゃマリオカートで良いですね。キャラもののレースでギミックのあるコースを走ったり戦ったりすると。こりゃ完全にマリオカートで良いでしょう。私も話を受けた時にそう言った。それでもやるの？だけど何よりファンが知っています。このゲームの訴求点はレースではない。とりあえずゲーム画面を初公開します。こんな感じです。
3, 2, 1, start!
Okay, it looks good. Drifting.
本当に作られていますね。これからたっぷり説明させていただきます。基本的なマシンの走らせ方について、ここ大事なのでぜひ覚えてください。さまざまな形状や特徴を持つ乗り物、これがエアライドマシン、略してマシン。上に乗る人は通称ライダー、ドライバーではないですね。マシンは通常ホバーのように床から少し浮き上がっています。そして自動的に前進しています。ボタンを押す必要はありません。 スティックを前に倒す必要もないので注意してください。まっすぐ走っているときはスティック左右だけで向きを変えます。操作はワンボタン。プッシュを使って制御します。ボタンを押すとマシンが地につき、プッシュしてブレーキ。同時にボタンを押しっぱなしでチャージを行います。ただ、まっすぐ走っているときにボタンを押してもあまり意味なし。きつめのコーナーがあったとき、スティックを真横に倒しながらボタンを押すことでザザッと地を滑りドリフトします。プッシュし続けることが大事。そしてチャージを溜め続け、カーブの出口で一気に解放。
Okay.
ドリフトを兼ねたチャージを繰り返すことで激しく速く進めます。これが基本。念押ししますが、まっすぐ走っているときはボタンもスティック前入力も不要です。基本は左右とカーブでボタン。そして多くのマシンは滑空することができます。決められた飛行エリアがあるのではなく、ジャンプ台を踏み切ればグライダーのように宙に舞います。スティックを手前に引く、つまり下に入力すると機首を上げて上に浮かびます。スティックを前に倒すと機首を下げて降下。なので普段走っているとき、前に入力し続けないでください。ジャンプ台でいきなり落ちてしまうので。着地は華麗に地面に平行に合わせてください。ナイス着地でスピードアップできます。ハンドルを切るにも飛行するにも優しく操作をすることが大事ですね。そして前作はプッシュを司るワンボタンのみで遊べたのですが、今回は残念ながらボタンを1つ追加してしまいました。その方が遊びの幅が広がるので。マシンを落ち着けるプッシュボタンに対してスペシャルボタンと言います。チャージゲージの近くにスペシャルゲージがあります。これが溜まった時にボタンを押すとスペシャル技が発動します。各ライダーごとに個性があって、より速く進めるものもあれば攻撃に特化したものもあります。カービィだけは4つのスペシャルがあり、色を選ぶことで使い分けられます。まあ主役ですからね。そしてしれっとキャピーが混じっていました。
キャピー。
キノコも走るエアライダー。あとスペシャルボタンにはもう一つ重要な機能があるのですが、それは後ほど。今お話ししたことを含め、各種走行テクニックは教習所で学ぶことができます。ゲームする前にチャレンジしてみると良いですね。全部のチェックを埋めたら、このゲームのテクニックは万全になっているはず。そしてマシンの性能は様々です。 速いとか小回りが利くといった基本性能だけではなく仕様が変わります。例えばヘビースターはチャージをため、それを燃料として走ります。リンズスターは走りと止まりしかありません。プッシュすると止まるので、プッシュして向きを変えて飛び出すという。
That's crazy.
前回は大きく分けてスタータイプとバイクタイプという2種がありましたが、新たなタイプが登場します。二輪走行で安定して走れます。ついでに言うとかっこいい。
It does look cool. That shit looks fire. Yo, the tank.
プッシュしても速度を止めずに直進します。そして向いている方向にチャージダッシュ。耐久性も高いです。なぜかキャラ立ちがあるマシンたち。これが一つの魅力になっています。
Yo, these are fire.
ところでマシンはルールによっては壊れかけることがあります。実はこの時少しスピードアップしています。逃げ切ったりするにも有効かもしれませんね。前作ではメタナイトとデデデがかろうじて参加していましたが、マシンを自由に選べませんでした。今回は自由に乗せ替えることができてよかったね。ライダーは他にもいます。
Okay. Hey, Magalore. Gooey? Yo. Let's go. Waddle Doo. Hey, Knuckle Joe. Let's go, Susie. Okay. They're coming with the characters.
ライダーは軽さや大きさでマシンの性能に影響を与えます。同じワゴンスターでもカービィが乗ると小さくなり、デデデが乗ると大きくなります。マシン自体が変わってしまう不思議さ。イメージ通りカービィの方が加速に長け、機敏に曲がれ、デデデの方は最高速度や攻撃力、耐久力が上がります。しかし走行性能が変わるだけではありません。例えばデデデやメタナイトは近接攻撃ができます。敵に近寄るだけで自動打撃。キャピーは帽子がシールドになっていて打撃に少し耐えます。マシンも特徴深いですから、それに合うライダーを探せると良いですね。もちろんコースやルールでも相性が生きると思います。だからエアライドではコースを選んでからマシンライダーを選ぶことになります。しかしライダーが選べるとなると気になること、コピー能力はカービィしか使えないのでは？カービィシリーズですから敵キャラクターから様々なコピー能力を奪えます。それはカービィの1000倍特許。他のライダーに対して有利というか楽しさに差が出すぎますよね。そこでいろんなライダーがコピー能力を使えるようにしてしまいました。なんと全てのライダーにコピー防止付き。そこまでやるか。やります。
Damn, everybody got a copy. That's crazy. This is getting a lot more interesting right now.
ちなみにプラズマ能力はスティックをガチャガチャする必要がなくなりました。 自動でパワーがたまります。プッシュで発射。コピー能力は単に攻撃するだけではなく、スピードを上げるためのものもあります。コピーを持つ敵キャラを捉えるには、目の前でプッシュ。つまり、ポンとボタンを押す。カービィは吸い込みですが、他のライダーではキャプチャーという技で捕まえます。
Okay. That
コッ
makes
ク川
sense.
崎はオタマで捉えるなど、ちょっと特殊な
That
人もい
makes
ま
sense.
す。
I was gonna say, you can't eat them.
コピー能力を持っていない相手を捉えたら、星型弾にして打ち出します。なお、コースを徘徊する敵キャラを倒すと、砕けた星を得て加速します。敵を倒した方が有利。キャプチャーによる星型弾やコピー能力などを駆使してガンガン倒すと良いでしょう。ルールによってはライダー単体で歩くこともあります。ここでしれっと新キャラを出しましたが、スターマンです。キノコのキャピーも含めて、もともと雑魚敵だけれど、ライダーはメジャーなキャラクターばかりではありません。個性重視で出場しています。これを機に、スターマンの可愛さに気づいてくれる人が増えたらいいな。と、
Bro, Starman?
とりあえず先にエアライド、つまりレースモードについて説明しておきましょう。個性あふれるマシンとライダーでゴールを競うものですね。最大参加人数は6人です。技術的にはもっと増やすことは可能なのですが、適切に1位を競うのはこのぐらいがバランス良いと思うので絞っています。参加者が多くなるとごちゃごちゃしすぎたり、勝ち抜く可能性も低くなったりしますから。とりあえずこれから1周だけに絞って遊んでみます。人のプレイでは画面用意するかもしれませんから、画面から少し離れたり、画面を小さくするのがおすすめです。海のコース、ダグウォーターを選んでみましょう。キャラモノのレースの海コースって、青い海、白い砂浜、ラテンが流れていたりする。のどからリゾート風味になりがちですが、このカービィのエアライダーはそんなに甘くはないです。ご覧ください。海の面行ってみます。海がいきなり割れてますけどね。わー、すごい。何が起こってんだろう。なんて、のんびりしてる場合じゃないですか。敵が走った双方軌跡にはスタースリップというのがつきまして、つまりこのキラキラしてる星ですけど、それを捉えることでスピードアップすることができます。また、自身が敵キャラクターとかライバルを攻撃すると、その分スピードアップすることができます。攻撃によって相手の足を引っ張るというのではなくて、攻撃によって自身をスピードアップするという、そういう遊びなんですね。今、カッター能力とかで徐々にスピードアップしてますけど、ここは素直にドリフトで抜けて、大砲、そして大渦、そしてもう水の荒れ来るのがすごいですね。生きた水というコンセプトで、このコースは作っていますけど、コピーもう一個取ってみて、なんかな、お、ホイールだ。このホイールの上土スペシャル。これでどうかな。このまんま巻いてっちゃおう。よし、はい、フィニッシュ。ああ、これは気持ちのいいやつですね。気持ちのいいゲームですね。というふうに攻撃行動はいろいろあるけれど、それによってスピードアップをしていくという遊びが見て取れたのではないかと思います。あと、海の面ダイナミックですね。音楽も含めてコースは密度高くよく作られていると思います。同じようなところがあまりなく、くるくる展開が変わります。
This looks cool. Yeah, this stage looks cool.
先頃のプレイでも使っていましたが、勝つために大事なテクニックをご紹介しておきます。まずはスタースリップ。マシンは星をまき散らかしながら走りますが、その星を得ることでスピードアップできます。つまり後続有利。ライバルが走った軌跡を捉えていきましょう。そしてライバルや敵キャラへの攻撃。ヒット時に出てくる星屑を受けてスピードアップできます。星屑はマシンのパワーである。いろんな攻撃アクションができるゲームですが、先行者の邪魔をしたり足を引っ張ることが主体ではありません。やられた時のダメージリアクションも低めです。後ろにつくことにより、また攻撃により自身をスピードアップさせて競う遊びです。なお、ゴールした後、オンラインでフレンドではない誰かと遊んでいる時には、フィニッシュ後、さっさと次のセッションを探します。他の人のゴールを待っている必要はないのですね。次々と遊んでください。
Oh, wow. Yo. Hey. It looks so fire. Damn, the chariot. Shit. Got tusks on that thing.
エアライドでは周回数などのルールを設定できるのですが、その中にはゲーム速度をスローにする項目があります。
Oh, really?
これは初心者の方にうってつけ。今作は前作より平均巡航速度が少し上がっていますから、ゲームスピードが速いと思ったらお試しください。エアライドは通常マシンを壊せることはないのですが、ルールでマシン破壊ありにもできます。シティトライアルを説明します。ここがメインディッシュ。ファンの方もこれを待っていたのではないかなと。前作はある程度の広さを持ったフィールドが舞台でした。今回も箱庭空間であることは変わらないのですが、今回はなんと空に浮かぶ島が舞台です。その名もスカイア。他のフィールドはありません。人によっては長い付き合いになることでしょう。スカイアは限られた箱庭空間ですが、様々な場所があります。
Okay, okay, okay.
ゲームの流れをざっくりご紹介します。このスカイアを舞台に自由に走り回り、マシンを見つけて乗り換え、あちこちに落ちているパートを拾い集めます。制限時間は5分間。するとそのままスタジアムへ。尖ったマシンと様々な特性のスタジアム一つで決着をつけます。簡単に言うとこんなゲームですが、まずは対戦人数について。 前作は画面分割で4人プレイまで対応でしたが、今回は最大で16人参加できるようになりました。
Okay.
もちろんオンライン対応ですし、仲間とスイッチ2を持ち寄っても楽しめます。なお、ローカル通信の場合はプレイヤーは8人まで、CP と含めて16人にはできます。対応人数が増えた分、フィールドは前作より広めになっています。同時対戦できる人は増えましたが、一人で遊んでも面白いので、CP を好きな数だけ入れて延々と試すのも良いと思います。与えられた5分で戦うスカイアの遊びについて、ゲームの流れとともに少し説明しておきます。まず、ライダーを1人選びます。マシンは最初、ライトスターという小さいマシン固定で選べません。ライトスターは扱いやすいけど弱い。ゲームスタートしたら、なるべく早くマシンを見つけて乗り換えてしまいましょう。誰も乗っていないマシンを空車と言います。ここで大事なこと。ボタンが一つ増えたという話をしました。空車に向けてスペシャルボタンを押すと、マシンを降りずして直接乗り換えられます。
Okay.
ライトスターと自身のマシンが壊れかけている場合に限り、空車にただぶつかるだけでも乗り換えられます。前作はいちいち降りる必要があったので進歩したもんですね。なお、降車もスペシャルボタン長押しでできます。また、相手の壊れかけマシンを奪うこともできます。そして、パワーアップを行います。パワーアップには種類があり、加速、最高速、旋回、効力、攻撃力、防御力など、自身を有利にするものが落ちています。コンテナがあったらクイックスピンなどで壊しましょう。クイックスピンはいわゆるレバガチャ、スティックをガチャガチャすることで発動します。攻撃アイテムでライバルを攻撃し、パワーアップを落とさせて奪うこともできます。もしもマシンが壊れたら、ライダー単体で歩いたりジャンプすることができます。さっさと空車を見つけて乗り換えていきましょう。さまざまな箇所でマシンに乗り換え、パワーアップを取って強化していきます。フィールドではさまざまなイベントが起こります。翻弄されたり、大きく稼いだりとまちまち。その中で特に特徴的な新イベントをご紹介します。ショートレースとデスマッチ。それらのイベントが始まると、フィールドのどこかにスタートエリアが生じます。まずはそこに急いでください。もちろん参加しないのも手です。早く入るとスタートまでの待ち時間にパワーアップをもらい続けられます。ショートレースの場合、スタート地点に入った人でフィールドの一部を区切った街中レースが始まります。なお、部外者から見るとレース参加者はゴースト化しており干渉できません。レースが終わったら順位に応じたパワーアップ。デスマッチの場合、スタート地点に入った人同士でバトルします。もちろんバトル寄りの性能にしていた人がいます。
That's
後継のマ
chaotic.
シンは普段自由度が高いですが、耐久性は低いのでご注意。
That is
た
so
だ、不利
chaotic.
でも参加した方が結果的にパワーアップしやすいかも。一回倒されるとデスマッチから退場しますが、マシンは壊れません。耐久力は回復し、フィールド探索再開です。こちらも報酬パワーアップをもらえるので、ほとんど結果を出せなくとも参加した方が有利かと思います。多分。ボスが出現するイベントもあります。例えばクラック。ダイナブレードも前作から続けて登場です。 ところで、パワーアップはあるだけ取れば良いというわけではありません。競技種によっては操作しにくくならない程度に抑えた方が良い場合もあるので、マシンと合わせて目指すイメージに合うようにしてみましょう。最高速度を高めようとすると、軽量化により防御力が減るなど、反力がかかる可能性もあります。そうこうしてフィールドを走り回っているうちに5分の制限時間がやってきます。そして仕上がったマシンの性能を確認しつつ、全員スタジアムに流れます。めちゃくちゃ速い。飛行なら負けない。バトルでダントツ。小回り重視など、仕上がったマシンの特性をよーく見ておきましょう。5分のフィールド戦の後、決戦の舞台、スタジアムを一部ご紹介しましょう。
Oh man.
Three, two, one, go! Mm.
はあ、いろんな競技種があるんですね。もちろん育てたマシンに有利不利が生まれます。基本的にはスタジアム種は多くの中からランダムで選ばれます。まず16人参加ということは1位になる可能性は16分の1しかないということになりますよね。中には100人で対戦をするようなゲームもあるので気にしないでいいのかもしれないけれど、あんまり勝ち目がないのも厳しい。それにせっかく育てたマシンがスタジアムのランダムによって勝ち目が一切ないというのもそのいい加減さが面白さかな。アバウトで適当だからこその良さもあります。まあしかしどんなマシンでもある程度奮戦できそうな手を考えました。今回はスタジアム種をランダムで出てくる4つの中から選べるようにしました。マシンやパワーアップの方向性などに応じて好きなスタジアムを選んでください。スタジアムの傾向はばらつくようにしています。成長結果などによりおすすめマークがついているので迷ったらここに入りましょう。16人の参加者は同じく提示された4つのスタジアムのどこかに入ることになりますが、どこに誰が入ったのかはスタートするまでわからず、ここから駆け引きが始まっています。自分が飛行型マシンだからと飛行系競技を選ぶのも手ですが、誰かがより突出した飛行マシンを完成させていたと見たら、対戦を避けてスピード系や障害物系に行くのもありですね。もちろんその裏を書いて突出した飛行マシンが飛行競技ではなくスピード競技に入るのもありです。なるほど。これは面白いですね。ではシティトライアルを CP 相手にワンプレイしてみましょう。CP を11人で12人戦で試してみます。とにかく毎回展開がコロコロ変わるので取れ高が高いものになると良いのですけれども、観光重視で行ってきます。はい、始めます。最初のライトスターは弱いのでよく見て近くのマシンに乗り換えを行う必要がありますね。ウィングスターあるからそれ乗り換えて。乗り換えは簡単で Y ボタンをポンと押すだけで、すぐにできます。最初のライトスターだったら特にボタンを押さずして、ぶつかるだけで乗り換えることができます。そして 当面はコンテナを見つけて、それを破壊して中身を得るというのがいいですね。こう野良で落ちてるようなものも見つけつつ、あ、そこにコンテナある。イベントが起こるんですけど、今空を飛びやすくなったみたいです。飛びやすくなったから、これだったらプーッと結構初期能力なのに上の方まで行けそうですね。なかなかいいかもしれない。ちょっと地下街とか見てみましょうかね。空飛びやすくなってるのなんだけど、地下の氷がありますね。わ、浮いてしまう。なかなか浮いてしまうの。まあまあ邪魔な時ありますけど。良いことも悪いことも起こるのがイベントなので。そしてこれはゴルボーを投げると、ボン。自分の邪魔してどうするんだっていう感じですけど。こういうところ通るとスカイアが空を浮く島っていうことがよくわかりますね。ついでに、こういう環状線も紹介しておきますけれども、駅をつなぐ環状線がこうやってあるんですね。外側を回っています。そして横の方に入力をしておくと左の方ですね。赤い線になって途中下車ができるというような要素もあります。レアコンテナ珍しい。と言ってる間にデスマッチが始まってしまった。ウィングスターだとめちゃくちゃ不利だから、ここはワゴンスターに乗り換えておきますね。まあワゴンでもよくはないけど、ウィングよりはいい。そしてデスマッチはこの中に入場してきた人たちで、戦い合うわけですけれども、相手を倒した時の報酬と、自分の順位による報酬の2つがあります。まあ、だからとにかく稼ぐためには相手をよく倒した方がいいし、1人目。そして、自分がなるべく長く生き残った方がいいっていうことですね。この落ちているアイテムなんかを駆使してなんとか頑張っていくというような。2人目ラッキー。結構ここで3人目4人目。うわー、これ儲かりすぎでは。5度目。ちょっと強いんじゃないの？すんごい儲かってた。儲かったおかげでだいぶスピードも速くなってまいりました。1位ですって。そうだなぁ。これウィングスターにまた乗り換えてみよう。これだいぶ上に上がれるんじゃないですか。遠くに飛びますね。これはなかなか火山が見えますけど、火山の中にも入れますが、それは中身内緒にしておこうかな。ここ闘技場ですね。だいぶ上に何かぶつかったけれども、とりあえず今のは気にしないでおこう。さて、そろそろ時間も少なくなったので、身の振り方を考えなければいけないです。身の振り方っていうのはどういうスタジアムが出てくることを想定してどういうマシンに乗るかっていうことですね。これはゴルドーが降ってきた。なんだろう、この悪夢のような光景が。でも自分は飛べるからね、みんな頑張って。ああ、こんなにすごいゲーム。
It is wild.
なんでしょうね、空飛ぶ島がこんなたくさんのトゲトゲウニウニに支配されるっていうゲームってあんまないですよね。あ、そうだ、一つ触れておくと、これもちょっと今スペシャル使っちゃいましたけど、降車できます。降りられるけどアイテムはその時拾えないですね。だから降ろされたりとか、降りたりしたらすぐに、マシンを乗り換えたりする方がいいと思います。そして身の振り方は決まりました。もう今回は飛行能力が高いから飛行の何かで攻めるということにしようかな。あと5秒ぐらい。
5、4、3、2、1、タイム。
おしまい。音楽もぴったりと決まるという。飛行13、そして加速も12。やっぱり飛行で攻めるべきですかね。重たさも上がってるので、反面防御力とかも少しずつ上がってきています。 だから何でもいけるな。何でもいける中でこういうのが出てきましたけど、やっぱりおすすめに準ずるべきかなというわけで、ポイントストライクに。これ2回のチャレンジで、より高い得点を取った人が勝ちというルールです。100を狙うよ。よしよし。見ての通り100にはシャッターがついていまして、そのシャッターのタイミングによっては全然狙っても取れないということがあるので、注意が必要ですね。他の人たちの様子を見てみようかしら。いや、いいよ。また100を狙う。もちろん先に取られて、まずいね、このタイミング。危ない。今、ギリでしたけど、ほらギリだった。そして、下の方、カービィがちょこちょこ走ってますね。はい、1位。はい、お疲れ様でした。ナックルジョーが、ライトスターに乗ってますね。これは、スタジアムに入る前にマシンが壊されたりなかったりすると、ライトスターに戻されちゃうということになるので、気をつけましょうということで。このゲーム面白いな。シティトライアルでした。ところで、アイテムについての新要素。アイテムは新しいものを拾うと上書きされますが、使用中のものを一つだけ取っておくことができます。コピー能力は毎回使い切りでストックできませんが、アイテムはストックに入り、空きが出たら自動的に戻ってきます。ただし、使いかけの状態で戻るのでご注意。半分使っていたら、半分なくなっています。ほぼ切れている場合はストックされずに消滅します。スタジアムについて。たまにスタジアムが16人全員で一つに統一されることもあります。前作と同じルールということになりますが、この場合スタジアム選択はなしです。コース開始前に予告がある場合と、いきなり全員一緒になる場合があります。予告がある場合、そのスタジアムに有利そうなマシンはみんな欲しがりますから、それも駆け引き。フィールド時、アイテムの予言の書やアナウンスでスタジアム種を教えてくれることもありますが、アナウンスはたまに偽情報を混ぜてくるからご注意。なお今回はよーく見ると偽情報を見破れるかも。なお、一つのスタジアムには8人まで入場できます。人気が集中して同じスタジアムに8人以上が入ると自動的に2組に仕分けられます。そこで疑問が、たまたま1人だけのスタジアムになったらどうなるのでしょう。あなたに敵はいなかった。大勝利です。一応その後、その時のライバルと性能を持った CP と遊ぶこともできます。これに勝っても負けても優勝になりますけれども、オンラインで誰かと遊んでいる場合、自身が終わったらさっさと次のセッションにつなぐのはエアライブと同じです。好きなだけ遊んでやってください。参加人数が少ない時の対戦時は投票によってスタジアムを抽選することもできます。前作同様、完全ランダムにもできますので、ルールをいじってみてください。スタジアムは同じ種類でもバリエーションがある場合があります。これはまたたっぷり遊べたもんですね。ファンに長年愛されたシティトライアル。ここに来て新作を遊べるようになりました。令和ですけど。ぜひお楽しみください。オープニングで少し流れていましたが、今回メインテーマがあります。 マシンと共にある喜びをストレートに歌った歌です。いくつかのコースの曲とともに任天堂ミュージックでこの後すぐに公開されますので、よろしければどうぞ。単なるコミカルレースゲームではないことは伝わりましたでしょうか。元のゲームは20年以上前のものですが、古さを感じさせず斬新な、しかも他のゲームでは楽しめない遊びがあると思います。今回の番組はこれで区切りですが、紹介しきれていないことがまだまだあります。
Really?
いずれさらに魅力を伝えたいと思いますので、ご期待いただければと思います。それでは。
What? There's more? Wait a second. What? Who is that? Okay, the end of the year, 11/20/2025. Yo, who is that character at the end? Yo, I gotta see that. I gotta see the ending one more time. What was that? And he said, yo, Sakurai said it's gonna be more. What more does he have to show off? I mean, including that other character, but like, okay. Right here. Damn. Okay, so obviously a brand new character, and obviously a brand new character. This game is looking good. I'm not gonna lie. He revealed a lot here. There's a lot to take in. I'm gonna have to watch this presentation again to get everything, but the game looks good. So 11/20/2025, end of the year. I don't know what that character was, but that lets us know that there are going to be more original characters added to the game because he said there's more to show off. I would give this presentation a solid 8. This was good. It was interesting, man. A lot of things were showcased here, man, and man, Sakurai really goes in depth. So I think this was good, man. I think this is good, man. This is dope. This is dope right here. Now, if they're introducing brand new characters like that character just now, okay. I give it a good 8 out of 10, man. Sakurai's cooking with this one, man. Like I said, this is a game that we should not be sleeping on. This could be a very good quote unquote kart racing game, and this is looking solid for what it is. So that's my rating on this direct so far. The game looks great. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, and he says they have more to showcase. So I can't wait for that. Maybe they'll give us a second direct before the game releases because 11/20. There's a couple of more months to go for that. So yeah, man, this is dope. This is dope. This is dope, man. I'll give Sakurai his props, man. He came through with this one. He came through, man. They let Sakurai cook. All right, guys. So Nesson says 9 out of 10. So hold on. Let me get your ratings, guys. I'm gonna stay on for like another 2 minutes and then I'm gonna log off. But Legendary says 8 out of 10. Dad says they just let him run wild, doing his own thing, tell his brain is always so active and working all the time. LOL. Yeah, man. They let him do his thing on this one. Nesson says 9 out of 10. Yeah, I'll even give it a 9 out of 10. This was better than although we haven't seen a Kirby Air Riders game or Kirby Air Ride, whatever game in a long time. This was a very good direct. Legendary says 3 months to go. Yep. He knows his stuff. He has to, man. He has to. So yeah, guys, for me, 8 out of 10. Very close to 9 out of 10. I'll give that, but I'll say 8.5 out of 10 for this whole presentation. The game looks great. I like everything that's behind it. Brand new characters, power-ups. Everybody has a copy ability now. That brand new floating island, the city trials. Yeah, okay. I'm feeling what I'm seeing so far, man. Bullet Leo says, yeah, I'm hyped. Yeah, I'm hyped too, man. Now, if he's saying it's more information that needs to be revealed, for me guessing, of course, new characters like they just showcased, possibly new tracks, maybe even guest characters and DLC. But hey, man, graphics are amazing. They look okay. I wouldn't say amazing. Of course, this is, this footage here is probably not going to be what the end game looks like, but it looks good. I'm not complaining. It's not the top tier graphics that I've seen. And then also this is a live stream, so it's not really what we're going to see in person, but it looks good. The graphics do look good. So yeah, guys, if you haven't done it already, please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Let me answer this question before I log out. Kamen Rider 64 says, if you want guest characters in the game, who are your picks? All the bosses from Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Although it'll be weird because some of those bosses were pretty big, but I think with Sakurai, he could kind of make it work. But some of those bosses, I think, would be dope. Yeah, pretty much all the characters here are. I mean, it is what it is. But other than that, I think after seeing this, I don't think there'll be guest characters from other franchises. Although I could be wrong, he could add them in there. But this is going to be all Kirby focused, especially if they're adding brand new Kirby characters. Yeah. So yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this live stream. Again, thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for coming out, man. Very cool live stream, very informative, and we have more to see for this game. So, hey, man, it's going down this November. All right, guys. With that being said, peace.